Hello and welcome to Kump. People have been clamoring. I'm sorry. We had a Patreon last week, but Lucie had to go visit family. We didn't have to, but you wanted to.
Yeah.
And we were going to record. And then you thought, well, it doesn't matter. There was a mix-up in the dates, and we didn't get a chance to record. I'm sorry. If I could cut my wrist on camera, I think that would demonetize the episode, though. Actually, these episodes aren't monetized. That's a bad excuse. I start monetizing, so I have a reason for not cutting my wrist on camera. People want it. They
want you to do it.
They want to see blood. They want to see what else comes out with the blood. Honey mustard. Where you were somewhere in the New Jersey area?
Yeah, I was in Jersey.
How was it? Was it nice?
It was good. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah. I'm glad you had fun. I was wallowing in my own filth and despair, trying to open up containers with a butter knife, stabbing myself. Doesn't matter.
When I came home, I was like, it was like I left it pretty messy.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't the fucking the Saudi royal palace,
right? When I left,
yeah.
but when I came back, I just looked around the apartment. I was like, oh baby.
I'm not a perfect man. I have my foibles. So welcome back to the show. You're sporting a new haircut. Where'd you get that haircut from? I
got it from the barber Ray Kump.
Oh, from me?
Yeah.
Interesting story, huh?
Ray gave me a haircut.
Yeah, I mean, I spent your hair. People might notice had gotten a lot longer in recent months. Yeah,
it was getting longer than it should have gotten. As you pointed out, I'm not a horse girl.
You're not a horse girl, all right? We know plenty of horse girls. You're not one of them, all right? You're not you're not what do they call them in England, the House of Lords?
Right.
You're not one of them. You're not one of the masters of fiat currency, so your hair doesn't need to be that goddamn long.
I'm not even one of the people they do charity for.
No.
If they saw me, they'd be like, get out of here, street rat.
Street rat. We can't put you on the stage next to Jerry Lewis, you street rat. And they start spraying you with acid. How do you spray acid? Wouldn't acid cut through the water gun? I'm picturing shooting you with a water gun of acid, but then, I don't know. I should really learn science.
It wouldn't be very projectile, like...
Just
the acid would just start dripping on your hands, and it would melt the plastic gun, and then your hand would melt.
A lead-lined bucket of acid, and we dose you with it. Get out of here.
Stick to the classic.
People think I'm just about guns. I'm just about gun hands and and gun attachments, but I also have buckets of acid in my head, and I'll pour people I'll bleach. I'll hit you with bleach, not you, but my enemies. Anyway, your hair got too long.
It got too long. People may have been able to, if they know about hair, may have been able to spot it in the last video episode where it was just like it's like my hair is terrible. It looks terrible.
Well, it was knotted up.
It was all knotted up.
I spent hours trying to unknot your hair. I don't know how this happens. You had literally an alien growing in the back of your head, pulling on your head. Eventually, I just started cutting it off randomly out of frustration, and it actually looks pretty good.
It's like a Cronenberg monster.
It is like Cronenberg. It's like Videodrome, but your hair.
Yeah. And eventually, you just cut it out with regular scissors.
Oh, I'm sorry I didn't bring my barber scissors. I'm sorry I didn't fucking, I'm not Vidal fucking Sassoon. Sassoon boy. It was a war. It was a war. What do you call those things? A battlefield haircut. All right? Look at it and shave your head.
I like it.
You look at it and shave your head. No, I like it too. I think it's cute.
Yeah.
So, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. You had kind of a coming to Jesus moment over the weekend while you were gone. I think, or running away from Jesus moment, whatever. The illustrious, what am I going to do? I'm not boosting up that. The enemy of this show. I can't believe it took you this long to not. I can't believe you were in Doge, even though it's promoted by my enemy, Elon Musk, the scum.
Elon Musk. As soon as I saw him, my cousin. I'm actually.
Well, let's set the stage. He was on SNL this weekend.
Yes.
No one knows that.
It was much anticipated.
Everyone was really excited to see where A.D. Bryant and Kate McKinnon could cook up with the master of cackles. Is he actually autistic?
Probably not.
Why is he getting away with calling himself autistic? You're just an asshole.
In 3 weeks, Kate McKinnon is going to make a joke about him, and there's going to be a PR release. There's going to be a press release where he says Elon Musk very hurt about jokes about his Asperger's.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, Kate McKinnon, no. I mean, no. I think it's great that instead of actually having any balls in that show, they just went along. I don't know who wrote the stupid Gen Z hospital sketch. That was it. I only watched the first sketch. It was. I mean, that show is horrendous.
Yeah.
And these people I don't even know why it's not relevant. I feel like we're playing into Lorne Michaels' hands even by talking about it.
Probably.
But there's a reason we're bringing it up. But just the least funny thing I've ever seen in my goddamn life. Kate McKinnon is talented, and she's just checked out.
No, she looks like her and Kenan Thompson. They look like they're putting on a play in a Soviet gulag.
Yeah,
about Stalin, about how great Stalin is.
Someone's fucking got their a brick on a fishing line over their child's face. And is going to drop it from 100 feet in the bottom. That's what I would do if I was a Soviet gulag guy. And
they're all doing sketches. They're in their fucking 30s or whatever, and they're doing weird, out of touch sketches about Gen Z.
Yeah, I mean, just the idea you're going to do it at all, but it's just a waste. And it was all just it just seemed racist. Even these are the woke people. Everything's woke, but these are the racist people. Right. I don't understand. Why can't you just do woke right if you're going to be woke?
Right.
Well, I don't want to be woke, but whatever. It's why can't you just be cool and some stuff's fucked up and we'll fix it without being and then just do Gen Z, but all you're doing is just really racist sounding fucking impressions.
Right.
These people are backwards crazy. That's not the point of the story. The point of the story is that Lucie was up to her ass in Dogecoin.
Yeah.
And within
I made some good money.
You made
Doge.
money. He helped you because by realizing what kind of a lunatic you were dealing with.
I was watching it I was watching it with my cousins, and my cousin, I'm glad my cousin reminded me he was on, because as soon as I saw his monologue, I was like, I should probably take my money out.
Yeah. I mean, look, I was always saying, this is the guy who had a submarine that was snatching children, and you got mad when the Italians or whoever wouldn't let him use it, or Spanish.
No, he just has gadgets, and he wants to. He's Professor Gadget or whatever the guy's
name is. Inspector Scumbag.
Inspector Gadget, and he's just I don't mind. The thing that's offensive to me about that is I don't mind the novelty of just of raising awareness about Asperger's or whatever, but it's just I know people with Asperger's. They're usually funnier than that.
Yeah.
And it's this guy is literally the way his Asperger's is operating is that he wants to snatch children in a perilous situation with a submarine, knowing that they'll probably die.
Yeah, and I'm not saying he wants to necessarily fuck them. He might just want to bring them on and go, "Hey, did you guys see me in Iron Man 2 in my cameo appearance? Fuck you! All right, we're done with you. I don't know anything about electric cars, but I've heard, and I'm willing to believe, but again, I can't prove this. But these cars don't even the carbon footprint is worse than a regular car.
Right.
At least a Prius, at least worse than a Prius. I mean, these batteries, who knows how they work? They're probably going to kill everyone. Didn't two guys just die jerking each other off in the back of one of these things?
Environmentalists are the most deluded people on earth.
They'll follow this fucking robot Jesus straight into a fucking, I don't know, child orgy in a submarine. It's terrible. Stop it.
It's crazy.
But I'm the villain. Can I have a gun hand? How does that work?
Right, really. People judge you for your gun hand. People misunderstand you.
I'm the Mega Man. He's the Dr. Wily. You don't get that reference because you never played Mega Man. This has been an ongoing thing.
We got her, boys.
What? We got her. Chicks suck. We're going to start a segment on the show called Chicks Suck.
Chicks suck.
Hey, you ever played Mega Man, Lucie?
No, not really.
Chicks suck. Suck my gun hand. But you got out. You got out of the Doge.
I got out of the Doge. Yeah. No.
You're gonna be inundated on the comment section now by lunatics who care. Like, look, you into fucking Bitcoin, you into Doge, whatever. I never seen investors who like so badly wanted you to invest.
Right.
Like, what do you don't want to invest? What is it? That's called a bubble.
Right.
Hey, don't say anything bad about it. Usually you want people to say bad so you can drop the price down and get more of it.
No, this is how weird and dystopian it's gotten, that it's like ultra rich people like Elon Musk who pay no taxes. Like they basically gift the poors with a bubble. With like a mini bubble.
Here's a bubble. Here's some extra chaos. Right. Maybe some of you can like, to play with this chaos ball and get a few extra pairs of sneakers or maybe a boat. Maybe some people probably got a boat. Some people did well. That's like my bubbles. Like, I made money. Yeah, that's not the point.
Right. Yeah.
Good for you. And probably none of the people talking to me.
Right.
The people talking to me, people who made money, like real money in the bubble, ain't talking to my fat, dumb Mega Man watching ass.
Right.
All right? I'm not friends of, financiers or lucky people. All right? None of these people, talk to me. And that's going to be their undoing because I have all the answers.
Right.
But so you're out of Doge.
I am. I'm done with Doge for the moment.
Right. You should buy Pizza Hut.
Oh yeah, I'm going all in on Pizza Hut.
I love Pizza Hut. Detroit style Pizza Hut. Do they have Detroit Pizza Hut? I got into Detroit pizza for a couple of days there. There's a place right here that does Detroit style pizza now. It's delicious. But no, now I'm back on the keto.
That's a life I want for us. I just want us to hawk pizza.
Yeah, why can't someone get those people on the goddamn phone? You're the producer. Get the pizza place to give me a fucking crouton or something, a fucking garlic knot for Christ's sake, and I'll boost their goddamn business. I got thousands of people watching. You can't spare a fucking pie? What am I trying to do in here? I'm not asking to live in a mansion. Right. I'm not asking to be transported to Austin, Texas, in a laurel parade like Caesar crossing the Rubicon. That's not what I want. I just want a little 8x10 Detroit pizza from this fucking pizza place, which charges so much fucking money for their... But the cheese and the crust and the caramelized, it's so fucking good. That's why I have to go on keto again, because I'm fucking just eating a pizza. I'm fucking dipping lettuce into ranch dressing, going, this is the same.
This is kind of like pizza.
This is my pizza. I'm diseased. Yeah, so that's, my other nemesis, I guess you'd say. We have two recurring nemeses on this show. We have Elon Musk, the scum, the submarine boy. And we have, in a general abstract way, less of a nemesis, more of an, I feel like I give it to them, they give it to me, back and forth. The royal family of England.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Great Britain. And they're... What do you call the ones we're talking about now? Are they still part of the royal family? Are they expats of the royals? Meghan Merkel or Markle?
Meghan Markle.
Merkel.
Meghan Merkel.
I say.
Is the royal family our enemy or is she our enemy? Both.
I mean, I'm not. Look, I said some things about the Queen. She might take him in stride. I think it's fine. I mean, I would talk. I've established how I would talk to the Queen. I think it's respectful. I feel like she would call me a brute and try to throw her her what do they call those eggs they eat?
The Scotch eggs?
Not the Scotch egg. She doesn't eat Scotch. That's fucking working class food, I think.
I think imagine Meghan Markle just downing Scotch eggs.
I have a baby on the way. Someone please pay for my security for my family. No, they fucking
That whole thing really was like when she first got engaged and stuff. I was like, oh, that's cool. She has a working class dad and stuff. That's nice. This is truly what happens when you let an American into the royal family
of any stripe. I mean, it could have been the daughter of George Washington. Was she someone? What are we doing? You're playing topsy-turvy over here?
I'm playing topsy-turvy.
This is what you're not going to be the Queen of England.
No, don't let me.
What happens here? No, it's insane. You bring over someone who's been on TV and is a Hollywood starlet.
Right.
She was on an episode of Fringe, which we enjoyed. I've never seen Suits. I'm sure it's Emmy Award winning or whatever. Right. What is Suits about? Lawyers who fuck?
Yeah, I think
Why not just call it lawyers who fuck? Lawyers who suck each other's dicks while they fucking fight the poor. We fight the poor and we fuck each other in the ass, right in the dicks and the mouths. Jurisprudence.
I was thinking about something similar today.
What?
Where I was thinking about the Gulag Archipelago because like I read some
The
of that.
Gulag Archipelago by Solzhenitsyn.
Solzhenitsyn.
Yeah.
And I was like, I read some of. I'm not gonna pretend like I read all of it.
Look, I skimmed it myself a little bit.
but I read.
It's well written.
I read some of it, and I was just thinking that old book should have just been called "It Wasn't Just About the Jews." Like it was like you think it's just. I know like the whole thing is just him going like, I think you know this. I know you think this is all about the Jews, but it's really a much more complex. They want everyone who disagrees with them in prison.
I don't know who you're talking about.
What?
What do you mean?
The Soviets.
No one ever thought the Soviets were only after the Jews.
I don't know. I think maybe they did for a while. I think that's why he had to clear it up.
Really? Because I mean, there were Soviet Jews, but I didn't think the Soviets were killing. Was that a thing?
Well, he's got this thing where he's trying. I mean, look, he probably like wrote this while he was like up on after being raped for the millionth time in prison.
I mean, sure. If he's telling the truth at all.
If he's telling the truth, he might be full of shit.
I love this whole Gulag Archipelago. Hey, the Gulag's whatever you want it to be. It's like you could be a closet one night and a fucking Siberian work camp the next. Like, what are you talking about?
Right.
Like, someone kept you in a closet? Right. Was it even the Russian army? Were you just part of some weird sex swap? People just fucking you along the Trans-Siberian highway? I got fucked from Siberia to Minsk all the way. Dick in my ass and come to my mouth. I don't know. But anyway, was it a good book?
It was fine. Look, was it life-changing? Like, maybe a little bit.
Well, how was that connected to the USA's suits, though?
I was saying Meghan Markle is kind of like a modern-day Solzhenitsyn.
Well, that's a stretch. How do you get there?
I don't know. She's definitely not.
No.
Even if she is a fraud.
No, I mean, they named their Meghan Merkel named her charity Archiewell. But the kid's name is Archie, and their charity's named Archiewell. It sounds like a fake cookie. Like a Snackwell.
So what did they do?
Their kid's birthday came up. Archie's little birthday, first birthday, I believe, maybe the second. I don't keep track of this dumb baby, and it's a dumb baby. I don't give a fuck. All right, what I'm gonna fucking pretend like it's not gonna turn to a shit rich kid? Shut up. Sick of this royals. You never know where your kid's gonna turn. They're all shit. Look at these fucking. There was a story the other day where like the fucking. Did we talk about it on Patreon?
That kid is gonna stab them both in the back to get back into the palace. That's what he's gonna do.
Oh yeah, if he's smart. Yeah.
If he's smart.
But we talk about this in the Patreon. The fucking harpist. The harpist was telling a story about like. For the fucking William and the other one's marriage and this is a royal podcast right now.
This is a royal podcast.
But like that was a great joke because like William said, oh, if the harpist wasn't here, I'd have to have Harry play the harp, and that's when he decided to go marry that whore he saw on USA Network. On USA, he went home and looked at Suits and goes, I'm gonna fuck that girl and get an Archie out of her. Anyway, the point of the story, it was going crazy. The point of the story is that so the baby's a year old or 2 years old, and they got it a gift. Now these people have money. These people live next to Oprah Winfrey. They have money, and what they gave their child at the age of 1 is a donation of 200 beanies to children in need. Little knit hat beanies. You're raising your child to hate you. Why? Like all I hear about is we need to protect our family, and you're giving him a bullshit gift card. Like, oh, a donation's been made in your honor. Right. You fucking dumb baby.
Just give him a fucking teddy bear.
Give him a guy. You can't give him a teddy bear. You can't give him a goddamn Smurf. A goddamn what's new? What do they have now? Digimons? Is that or Teletubbies? What do kids fuck with now? What like little tickle Guantanamo Elmo, whatever the fuck.
Guantanamo Elmo.
I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm sure there's something besides a. First of all, why didn't you buy these people a goddamn house? All right, you have money. You giving them a beanie?
No, they're giving them a fucking beanie. This is what they're doing. The people are going to get the beanie. They're going to be like, thanks. They're going to try to get the kid to wear the beanie. He already likes his poor person beanie. He's not going to wear it. You're creating a problem for 100 parents.
They can afford a beanie. What they can't afford is their water bill or their power bill or any of the bills. Can you imagine some representative of the royal family coming to you, or maybe, or worse, Oprah Winfrey?
No, this is literally them. It's like Meghan Markle showing up at their door and being like,
well, but like,
oh, sorry.
But they come ahead of time and they tell you, hey, Oprah's henchmen, and they come and go, hey, just so you know, you've been selected. The royal family has decided you're a family in need. Oh, okay. Wow. Well, I mean, that's a little insulting, but I guess we're gonna get something nice out of it. They want to help. They want to help me out. Yeah. They want to help you out. Don't. We're not just here to ridicule you. We're gonna help you out. Well, that's nice. That's actually. I mean, not all right. It's a little self-image aside. Okay. I mean, give me something for my family. So we get a little trip. We can pay for our fucking water bill for the year. What do we got here? What am I looking at? What's the scratch? You, my friend. You're the mom. You're the poor. Yeah.
Thanks. I really appreciate that. We could. I hate to admit it, but we could really use the help. Thank you.
You could use the help, couldn't you? Because you're not a good mother.
Well,
you're not a good provider.
I wouldn't say that.
You can't provide for your family in need, so inherently you can't provide for your family.
Look, it's like she's silencing the phone. She's like, they're gonna give us something. They're gonna give us something. Just hold on. Don't take the phone from me yet. Her husband is just waiting to grab the phone and call them all cunts.
You didn't make the right choices when you were younger, and therefore you're in the position where you could use the helping hand of a young couple who used to be royal, who hangs out with Oprah Winfrey. And here's what we're gonna give you. You ready? Are you ready for this? We're going to make up for your mistakes.
Okay.
For your child in need who you can't provide for, here's a beanie. What's wrong with these people?
Just buy a fucking house for 2 people.
Yeah.
Just buy a house for 2 people. Don't be like, this is, because they're probably fucking overly expensive beanies.
Oh yeah, they're probably like cashmere beanies. Is like, here's the thing. First of all, it's a beanie for a baby, right? These are people who have a baby for a year or less, and you decide already, well, they can't provide them a beanie. So you give them a beanie, all right? It's May.
It's not even winter.
Babies grow pretty quickly. That beanie's not going to fit by the time it gets cold. Is it a beanie for someone in Greenland?
Right. No.
Or in China where it's winter? Is that how it works? Or Australia's winter? Somewhere in the world it's winter. Is that where we're giving the beanies to?
This is the most insulting gift ever.
Here's a beanie you can't even use. Get off our fucking lawn, you ingrates.
One of those babies, when Archie is walking around one day, right? When he's walking around, like trying to live his gilded life, right? One of those babies, right? One of those grown babies who heard their mother told them that Prince Archie gave them a beanie.
Is he giving me a prince though? I don't think he's giving me a prince.
Or whatever, but they were gonna call him a prince because they're idiots.
Lord Archie of Brentwood. Whatever.
Lord Archie gave you this. The mother told him, Lord Archie gave you this beanie, and that kid's gonna grow up. He's gonna be a fucking.
He's gonna shoot himself in the face. He's gonna shoot himself in the face through the beanie and say, "Here, Archie, here's your fucking beanie boy. I'm your beanie baby." Shot in the face. And but to be fair, you were saying, why don't you buy him a house? They can't. Didn't you hear them on the Oprah interview? All they talked about was that the royal family was going to cut us off from security. They weren't going to pay for our security. They need millions of dollars to pay the Blackwater so they can have war criminals shoot people who try to get an autograph from them. That's very important to these people.
It is very important to them.
They need guys who they need to have a bidding war with guys who otherwise would be working for the cartel or defending fucking Wayne LaPierre from getting shot at. I don't know. What do these people do?
Are these families in the United States or England?
I don't know. I
maybe a mixture of both.
They're gonna give to England. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure they have poor family. It's not winter in England. Wimbledon. Look, all I know is Wimbledon's. Let me talk. Wimbledon is in June, and that's a summer tennis thing. So I know they don't have a reverse season thing. They're on the same season as us. So you can't get me that way. I said maybe they give them to Australia, but that would be dumb. Either
way, there's a bunch of like Anglophile drug addicts running around in 20 years going like, this beanie was from Prince Archie.
Yeah. And they're going, Prince Archie, you gave him this beanie, and the Blackwater operative shoots him in the face. Tango down. He has a gun. So I wish the royal family well, or whatever.
It's a wonderful gift.
I'm just jealous. I wish I would be able to get a royal beanie.
You're right. That is such a good point, though. None of the people they're giving it to will ever be able to wear this beanie.
Yeah, it's just something like a target for one of their guards to shoot at. So yeah, what is that? In other rich people news, we're becoming a real sassy show, huh?
It's very sassy.
A real gossip, but a bunch of hens.
We're catty.
We're all catty. That's my cat impression. Or my catty impression. Hey, we're catty. I don't know what that is. Epstein. Not Epstein. I meant Gates.
Close enough.
Yeah. Bill Gates. So the ongoing saga, Bill Gates and Melinda Gates are getting divorced, the ugliest couple in history.
Yeah. Terrible looking couple.
I mean, really worst couple. I thought Melinda Gates was an all right looking woman. Look at it. What are you doing? Why are you divorcing this guy now? You need to get fucking... I mean, am I being sexist here?
No. I think that's you're hitting on a reality, which is that someone as rich as Bill Gates... Probably like he fucks prostitutes.
Well, he fucked. I told you he was fucking. I told you last week he was fucking at on. You go to that. He had in his contract when he got married that he wait 1 week a year he'd go to visit his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
At a lake house, and they would walk on the beach in dune buggy, and of course there's scratching scrote. That's my new thing. Are you guys gonna scratch some scrote later?
But that's if she knows about that, the thing she doesn't know about her horrifying.
Well, yeah. Well, you were telling me she's all upset because, she wanted to have a private island.
So basically, Melinda Gates, girlfriend, I feel you. She's a monster.
Yeah.
She announced that she needs to get away during the divorce, which many women do. Right? When they're going through...
When they're being beaten.
When they're going through a divorce, they need to get away.
When you're... you go to a women's shelter, right? A battered women's shelter.
Maybe for some women, that's what they prefer.
You think Bill Gates hits her? That shouldn't be funny, but it is inherently funny to think about.
For some reason, it's because they're rich.
Not just that they're rich, but he's Bill Gates.
Yeah.
Imagine Bill Gates just... I think she's bigger than him. She's like got a bigger skeleton than him. He's like...
Bill Gates rages out, but he probably does. He probably does have nerd rage, impotent nerd rage.
Grab his little pecker. Right. I'm like, why don't you suck this? And he slips on the floor like a goon. So
look, some ladies might prefer to go to a women's shelter during their divorce. Melinda Gates prefers to go to an entire island just for her. She's getting a private island to escape the media during her time of healing.
I can't imagine how many people want a picture of Melinda Gates. I'm not trying to be sexist, but come on. I think a file photo will suffice. No one's in there going, let's get a fucking bikini picture of stupid Melinda. Let's get an upskirt shot of her take out the trash.
Right. No, that was literally just she wanted an article out there that says, I have an island.
Right.
I still can get an island.
Which is interesting because I was reading that she was really mad because of his Epstein connections. Because she didn't want him to fucking
Is this true?
Yeah, it's been known that he was on Fuckjet 1. That's a different one, but whatever the Epstein plane was.
Sure.
Epstein's plane, I guess we call it. There's a different one called Fuck Jet 1, Air Fuck 1, but that's a different guy, Ron Swankel or something. I don't know. But anyway, so I found it very odd. I think she mad that he won't fuck the kids that she gets. Like, hey, I can get you kids. Why you gotta go to Jeffrey? Why you gotta go to, Mr. Microsoft, Mr. fucking vaccination the world. Vaccine, what? Blow past it. It's fine. Why can't you? Oh, you gotta fuck the kids from in Tampa Bay, Florida, on the island. Why don't you? I got an island right here.
Yeah, this is what she complains about to her girlfriends, whoever they are, right? She's just like, he thinks Ghislaine's kids are so much hotter than the ones I pick out for him. I'll show him.
But I bet Epstein got way hotter. I mean, like, I bet she got real dumb. She would get like weird disabled kids. She would just get kids who were like fucking the kind of kids who get beanies from Meghan and Harry. He's like, I don't want these poor kids that need royal family beanies. I want to dine them.
She's presenting them to him like, you could help this child in need by having sex with them.
And he just looking like, oh god, and it's the kind of thing where it's like I picture like a different scenario where she's like, I want to buy you an iPad, and he's like, oh, no, I'll buy my own tablet. It's fine. No, I'm not buying a tablet. I'm gonna buy it for her. And she picks up the dumbest. She picks up an Amazon Kindle Fire. And he's just kind of going, like, I run a tech company, right? Like, this is, and that's how he feels about the kids she picks. I mean, it's a kid, yeah. I'm one of the richest guys in the world, though. It's not just a kid at this point.
I don't want just any kid.
But again, we don't know. I mean, look. We can't, no, whatever. I'm not even going to disclaim this, all right? I mean, whatever. This guy's a lunatic.
No, yeah, both these people are monsters. They're lunatics.
Terrible people.
She is a monster.
I like Steve Ballmer.
who
the
wants
guy who
you to
owns
know she has an island where she doesn't fuck kids.
Right. The only good guy in this whole situation is Steve Ballmer, the old CEO of Microsoft. The one that right after Bill Gates. He was that big bald guy.
Hey.
Steve Ballmer? He owns the Clippers now, the LA Clippers.
Oh, okay.
But he was the CEO. There's a movie called Pirates of Silicon Valley where he's like the narrator because he was like he was basically the fucking, in the movie, he's like the fucking John Belushi character in Animal House when they were all at Harvard. And he's probably raping people. I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, why don't get Steve Ballmer to fucking give us a vaccine?
Oh, sure, yeah.
I would like that. Maybe Kawhi Leonard give me the vaccine. He's fucking some of these Clipper stars. Lou Williams is gone. How many of you people watch basketball?
Ooh.
I don't know.
They could call it bomb juice.
Bomb juice?
I think that would be a good name for it.
But,
instead of calling it like the AstraZeneca vaccine or whatever.
You call it bomb juice?
Just call it bomb juice.
Okay. I don't know what the branding is, but okay.
Because bomber.
Oh, okay.
Bomber juice.
I thought you were saying like it's the bomb.
Well, that's the pun.
I guess so, yeah. Bomb juice. Bomb cum. And you got to suck it out of Steve Ballmer's dick. Whatever. It's fine. It's fun. Why are you bringing Bill Gates? Look, if it was a conspiracy, why would you get Bill Gates to be the head of it? Wouldn't he pay like Ashton Kutcher to do it? I'm just saying,
hey, dude, I'm getting this vaccine. It's sick.
I'm just saying, like, like I don't. You believe what you want. I don't believe in these particular conspiracies. I'm vaccinated. So is Lucie. Whatever. But like, so that's the thing. Like, he's got to know he's a fucking weird creep. Like, yeah, you get Matt Damon and you go like, hey, I'm Matt Damon. Here, take this fucking shot and stick it in your ass. Give me your arm. Give it. Just saying.
I like to imagine them coming up to a kid with polio, like threatening him into silence about the side effects of the vaccine.
I can't breathe. Shut up. Shut up. Ben Affleck's just fucking eating Dunkin' Donuts in the background.
Oh, speaking of which.
Yeah, I'm Matt Damon. So Matt, yeah, well, I know this comes from the vault of Weird People magazine featured on my iPhone stories. A Whole New World. So basically, Matt Damon, for some reason, was on. Is this Hoda? Hoda and the Whore?
What is this show?
I don't. What do you mean? What's the show?
Oh, on today. Oh, okay.
Today's show. That Hoda and the Hooker.
Yeah.
So he's on. They bring Matt Damon onto this show. I just wanted to highlight these fucking hens. These fucking disgusting drunk hens. So they bring him on because apparently something to do with Matt. I mean, Ben Affleck and Matt Damon haven't talked in 50 years.
Right.
We need to talk about something.
Yeah, very important topic.
Your friend, Ben Affleck. And a little thing we call Benifer. How do you like them apples?
How you like them apples? Can I suck your vaccine dick?
Oh, they quoted his movie?
Go back.
They quoted his movie that he was in?
But whatever. But it's look. Of course, these shows are awful, but like that's not why we're bringing this up.
Them apples.
There's not enough liquor in the world for you to get me to say something about
Like he's trying to be charming. I don't care. I'm a Matt Damon stan.
Right, yeah. No, he's on a morning show. He's trying to brush it off in a charming way.
They're trying to bring up the Benifer shit. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez might start fucking again. Like, he's an alcoholic. Why are you two alcoholics cackling about this other alcoholic maybe going back to fuck some girl that he fucking screwed over who left him because he was alcoholic?
Yeah, right. What is he going to say? What is he going to say? Jennifer Gardner is a scheming cunt in real life.
Israel is bombing the Gaza Strip and they're bombing them back, and we're talking about fucking Benifer.
Yeah.
And they keep going. They keep going with this shit. They won't let Matt Damon. They're making a story up.
I know that wasn't even planned. It's just I got like this thing on a piece of stickum here.
So
Let's see, maybe that'll work.
This is awful. We should have a video for this. That's fine.
To Australia, how did you even know that Benifer was a thing again?
Possibly.
Maybe.
I just heard you guys. I was sitting here waiting to come.
He's
on
saying,
TV.
you just made this up.
It's the first time I heard about it.
And what did you think?
I didn't. Yeah. It's a fascinating story.
These are just like cackling, vapid. Like it's just so crazy.
Children are being concussion bombed to death all throughout the night, right? In the Gaza Strip. I don't know where the Gaza Strip. I'm not trying to wax political about Israel versus Palestine here, but I just feel like maybe we shouldn't. I don't know. Whatever. I don't really have a story.
Ray comes the Israeli nationalist.
These Gazans are out of control. We can stop it.
I mean, no, it's just like you see that those things on sometimes, and when everyone's playing along, it's kind of like it just washes over you like a terrible tide. But when someone is like authentic, it's like trying to be a human being for like a second, you realize how evil it all is.
Oh yeah, no, look, this is the problem. I've been kind of out of the loop because I just decided to filter all this stuff out of my life 15 years ago or whatever, and like this cursed iPhone has brought it all back to me. I'm seeing the world the way like people see it now, and it's just disturbing me.
Yeah.
No,
it's
I hope they get back together though. The Jennifers.
The Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, J-Lo. Once you A-Rod, A-Rod and them, they just fucking they hit some home runs. They get in the Hall of Fame. Who gives a shit? Give me a beanie.
No, because like Matt Damon is like watching his friend. I don't have any like real sympathy for them. I don't know them, but it's like that he's like watching it. Like Ben Affleck is always in the tabloids looking depressed.
Right.
Like he knows his friend is depressed and he's just trying to like take the like he's like he has like, he's whatever, he's being Batman. I don't care. He chose to do that with his life. Whatever.
I mean, yeah, he's not a bad Batman.
He's not a bad Batman.
He's not a great Batman. I was watching some old Batman today. Some 1940s Batman. They were just saying really nasty things about the Asians.
Right.
It was like Tony Hinchcliffe writes Batman.
What? Oh shit. Oh, right. That.
Yeah, but he didn't because he wasn't alive then. But it was like a 1940s serial, but they were very... I didn't want to repeat it, but it was just very... We was talking about the internment camps, which were ongoing at the time, and the righteous internment. Like, what? Anyway, just saying, but that was a different Batman. He's not Ben Affleck's not that bad. That was the worst Batman.
That was a much worse Batman. That Batman wasn't nice at all.
No. Tony Hinchcliffe would have loved that Batman. I don't know what's going on in this world. I mean, I don't know. People want me to comment. That's not true. No one wants me to comment. But the fact that like you want me to comment, like, I don't know what to say. Like, yeah, it's just terrible. I think he's not a good guy.
Honestly, this is the first time I had heard of him. I'm not trying to be obnoxious.
That when I showed you before.
This is the first time I've heard of him.
Yeah, he's that thing killed Tony, whatever the fuck. That it was like I would hear about him. I never really saw him on TV. I met him once vaguely. I tried to help him with the computer thing. Was backstage somewhere on something.
You tried to help him with the computer?
Well, this guy couldn't get his fucking clips onto his phone, and Tim's like, yeah, you know computer stuff. I'm like, I couldn't help him. But he seemed like, I mean, it didn't seem like I wasn't going like, oh, I hope I can help this guy. Like, he seemed like an asshole, whatever. I mean, like in a way, I don't like most people anyway. So I'm not going to go, oh, I spotted the racist in him. Whatever. I have no fucking interest in this. This is not like my war with D'Elia or Bill Burr.
What, are there comedians on Twitter right now who fucked him or something, going like, I had no idea?
No, I don't think anyone's defending him.
Yeah, but no, I mean acting overly shocked about it.
I mean, people are just look. I think it's bad enough that you can't even go like, why are you making a big deal out of it? Like, no, it's pretty bad.
But it's also like, let's not pretend like Richard Spencer doesn't exist. Like, it's
Richard Spencer's bad. Like, he's actually worse than Richard Spencer.
He's worse than Richard Spencer. Yeah.
I never heard Richard Spencer say those things. I mean, like, I'm not saying he doesn't think those things, but I don't know. I don't know. Who knows what the overlap is? This is the whole thing of free. I want free speech, but can anyone do free speech that isn't racist? I'm trying to shit on Bill Gates and the Queen. Can we just keep? I don't know.
Right, it's like we're trying to pick at least some people who might have like some unfair control over people in the world.
Whatever. I mean, like, this is not the anti-Tony. Like, it's not whatever. This is good for you. I only brought up I made a little joke about Batman, and I tied it into current events. I'm not trying to make a fucking.
I'm not trying to start a podcast war with Kill Tony.
I'd love to.
He's probably.
I don't think he's being.
He's probably a drug addict.
I don't think he's gonna have much of a podcast to have a war with. That's the point. We keep picking fights with people who are already canceled. We need to pick fights with people who aren't canceled. I'm like sitting here going after D'Elia. Like, what am I doing? No, it's fine.
I want to start a podcast war with Louis C.K. I want to force him.
He doesn't know a podcast. He doesn't know what a podcast is.
I want to force him back into podcasting.
You want to have a war with Louis so bad you made up the fact that he was on a podcast last episode. You just fucking like, oh, you convinced me to start talking about Louis' new podcast appearance with Mark Maron. It's from 10 years ago. People are messaging me like, well, where's Louis on Maron? Like, is this new thing? Like, no, we made it up.
Oh my god!
No, it's okay. I mean, you didn't do it on purpose.
I'm gonna start a rumor that Louis C.K. was molested and make him defend himself.
Sure.
I think he was molested. I don't think those things are only things a person who was molested would do. If he did a press conference saying he wasn't molested, I wouldn't believe him.
Babe, you're producing the show. Go ahead. Go with God.
Okay.
Do it. Get us some fucking sponsors. Whatever it takes to get us sponsors, babe. I don't care anymore. Oh, I fucking lied about this. Go ahead. Make stuff. Blackmail people. Do it. You have my blessing.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll move on from, I don't know what we're talking about. The private islands, right? Russia, I was reading this other story, is trying to clone 3,000-year-old soldiers. You hear about this? Oh, my Letterman. You hear about this? You hear about these Russians trying to clone 3,000 years old? Hey, Paul, you heard about this? Fucking someone just shoot me in the face.
Don't do it. Don't steal Ziwi's stick. Don't steal her shtick. She's the new David Letterman.
Oh, yeah. Well, you want to explain Ziwi?
Ziwi, I actually like her show. I think it's fun.
Okay.
But
I've never seen it.
But Variety did a very look, all of these like magazines and stuff do very self-serving articles reviewing shows. Like, it's just like, I'm gonna compare it to David Letterman. I'm gonna compare it to everyone.
What?
Like,
why doesn't someone compare me to like fucking who's that fat guy? Dom DeLuise.
I was gonna say John Panette.
John Panette. Come on, babe. Dom DeLuise. I feel like I can get some Dom DeLuise action going. Let me start a remake of Fatso. You ever see Fatso?
No.
It's a great movie.
We should watch it.
Yeah.
Review Fatso.
Stop eating so much fucking bread. That's one of the scenes in the movie. This episode's a little crazy. Sorry.
I just want someone to like do a self-serving like academic review of Kump and just say with all the grace and swagger of John Panette announcing that he's still hungry.
The podcast Kump is as if John Panette's heart attack was stretched out over 40 episodes of a podcast. His chest constricting with every scream, every bluster, every misspoken word, every mumbled fucking guttural noise, every lisp. You could feel the arteries tightening. And that's when, and then it just ends because whoever was writing it killed themselves because they couldn't keep going.
Yeah.
A lot of suicide in this episode.
Oh, yeah.
So Russia is trying to clone an old army of, I think, Siberian warriors or something. They have these, I think it's one of these these buried statue armies. They're trying to clone people. And the article I'm reading is like, hey, good luck with that. And you're kind of being snarky about it. But I don't think it's a good idea. I mean, whoever made these people, I don't know what Russia's trying to do. Because, like, yeah, imagine you're is it the Mongrels?
The Mongrels? Oh, I think it's the Mongols.
Mongols. Oh, it's the Mongols.
Yeah.
So what is Mongol? Mongrels are a word. So they're the Mongolians.
They're the
guys on the horses who would fucking.
Yeah, I think they're the Mongol. I think
with
they're
the arrows.
I think they're the Mongolians. I'm not the genealogist.
The Mongols, right? The Mongols. Okay, so the Mongols were great at killing. I'm not saying they're good people. Apparently, they kill. Listen to Dan Harmon's. Not Dan Harmon.
Dan Carlin.
Dan Carlin's hardcore history. They also, spear children in the ass. But who doesn't? Apparently?
I remember listening to his thing on Genghis Khan, and it was just being like, it opened with like, in 50 years, will people talk about the benefits of Hitler? And I'm like, they're talking about it right now.
Wait, what? He said that?
Yeah, he was like...
Oh, because, like, they're going to eventually... Like, you talk about Hitler like he's a bad guy, but in 50 years you won't. Like, what is this, wishful thinking? One day, Hitler was fine. Look what the Mongols did. Come on. What are we doing here? Let's hear the guy out. The Mongols were bad, too. Don't give Hitler so much problems. Yeah, I don't know what Dan Carlin is one of those guys who, if something came out, I wouldn't be surprised. Fucking around with history for 20 years, just making these weird, long podcasts. Right. Torturing people.
The only
screen went out. Sorry. Please yell at you.
Screaming it. No, I'm glad you did.
There we go.
There we go.
Technology at work.
You got to look at a beautiful landscape for a moment.
Fuck. We need to make this background in case it goes out. Not important. Post-show meeting. But I don't know if you want the Mongols to be like. What are you gonna put them in a fucking fighter jet? Are you going to strap a Mongol to a drone?
They're going to be the A-team?
Yeah, like, how is it going to help? Like, who's fighting on horses? Who's using bows and arrows? They're not like, better at using rifles. They're not better at, like, controlling, like, predator drones. Like, what are they going to do? Like, they're going to go in the tank? What's the benefit of these people?
Right.
Yeah, I'm sure in hand-to-hand combat, which never happens anymore. Like artillery shells, right? I'm not a combat boy, all right? I'm not a guy who knows all of war. But I feel like, a lot of it has nothing to do with spears.
You only know the basics, the basic things.
I get the gist.
Like you kill the person who's trying to kill you.
I would.
And society must evolve to accommodate gun hands.
Yeah, look, I mean, that's the thing. What's a fucking Mongol warrior going to do against my gun hand? Shoot me with an arrow? I blast you. And I'm not saying, and you're more impressive, but like, I'm sorry, the years have given me a gun hand.
They were probably like a lot shorter than us.
That's true too. And they ate, and they didn't have toilets. That's one thing the article pointed out. They didn't even have toilets. Like they were basically inferring that like these guys shit in the woods. You start giving them toilet paper, they'll fucking be pussies. They'll puss out fucking as soon as they start wiping their ass. So I don't know. Maybe that's true. I know I'd be cranky if I wasn't wiping my ass.
Yeah, totally. No, yeah, I'd be cranky and aggressive.
Imagine never wipe. I mean, I'm sure they had a way to wipe their ass, right? I mean, the ancient world wasn't just walking around with shit in their ass all day. They had ways of cleaning their ass. It wasn't just toilet. It wasn't toilet paper though. They used leaves. I don't know.
But yeah, like, what are they gonna use them for? Are they all just gonna gang up on Pussy Riot and beat the shit out of those girls?
They're just beating up dissidents. Like you show up and some dude in the fucking 3,000-year-old armor is fucking making you drink a fucking what's that poison they give him? The fucking like iodine poison, whatever that poison is they use. It's like something with an L, right?
Oh right.
I don't know. Bizapine.
We'll give the Americans another watch and try to figure it out.
It's like some guy in armor shows up to like do the Michael Clayton thing to you, and like remember Michael Clayton when they inject them with the fucking thing and carry him out in the bathroom. That's just two guys in fucking like Trojan War outfits.
Guys like Elon Musk like look at the way they do it in like Russia and China, and they're like, if only.
Yeah, I feel like I don't want to betray my country, but I feel like Putin should hire me.
Yeah,
like you know, Vladimir, come on, we gotta get a missile here.
I'd love to get paid by China.
Well, he's Russia, you know.
I know, but I'd love to get paid by China. There are new emerging axis, right? China, Russia. Something.
I don't know if it. Who's
or maybe Russia's nice to us though. I don't know.
They're not.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
They let Jordan Peterson go get therapy.
They did, and they allowed fucking Edward Snowden, who I guess screwed us technically, like on a national level. Is Russia good now? That should be a game show we have. Is Russia good?
Is Russia good today? Like
much like our upcoming "What Religion Are Dogs?"
Oh yeah, we're gonna do that.
That'll be on the Patreon, I think.
Yeah,
because we're gonna riff that one, and that might go bad.
We're relying on that topic heavily.
Yeah. What religion are dogs?
What religion are dogs?
They like. Wait, I had a verse for it, didn't I? Oh, they like to retrieve, but what do they believe? What religion are dogs?
What religion are dogs?
It might be hilarious, or it might be Patreon might ban us. We knew the whole time you were adult content. People, they're gonna be accusing us of bestiality. I wish. I don't wish. I mean, to be fair, if I was a guy who wanted to be a bestiality guy, I'm not like such a fucking cuck that I couldn't make that happen, but I don't want to.
Right, yeah.
I'm defending the fact that I could be doing the bestiality if I wanted to. I don't know.
Could be.
But imagine, I can't imagine having sex with an animal. Right? Like, I can't. I can't relate to it. I don't condone it. I think it's disgusting. I think it's terrible. But can you imagine wanting desperately to do it and then being too afraid? That's like, imagine living in fear. Like, I want to make love to a sheep, but what would happen? That's got to be a head trip.
No, I mean, I feel like one thing about people who want to fuck sheep is they go and fuck a sheep.
Well, that's the thing. Is like there is on record so many people who do, but there's got to be some people who are too afraid to fuck a sheep.
Yeah, like what would my family think of me if I fucked a sheep?
Yeah, and like that's just got to be a weird cross section of psyches right there. Like there's just a burning urge to, and look, if this was about children, that'd be a noble thing, right? Like there are some pedophiles who never fucking, and
yeah,
good on you. You're a good egg.
Yeah,
you want to, don't know why you do, but you didn't, so that's good for you.
Nice.
You should still, lock them up and poke them with sticks.
Experiment on them.
Whatever. I don't know. I mean, I'm not. Whatever. I mean, I'm not Judge Dredd. I'm not a Sylvester Stallone villain. But I'm just saying, I don't think I'm saying anything crazy here. I'm just saying though. But if it's a sheep, I don't know. Maybe. I just look there, but by the grace of God, go fuck that, because God's not going to keep me from fucking a sheep. I decided not to fuck a sheep. I decided, but there, by the grace of God. Imagine saying that sincerely. There, but the grace of God, go I.
Right.
If not for the glory of God, I'd be fucking this sheep in the ass.
Yeah, no, like believe whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. But it's like, but
God's the only thing keeping you from fucking a sheep?
But why is God the only thing keeping you from fucking a sheep?
There's gotta be more.
Doing heroin and fucking a sheep at the same time.
Oh, that's gotta be nice. Look, I don't want to fuck a sheep. But I'm just saying, if you were into that, if you already had the desire to fuck a sheep, imagine doing it on heroin. I wouldn't do anything for me because I'd just be like, I'd just be like, I'm on heroin, I'm ruining it by fucking a sheep. But there are guys, if you want to fuck a sheep, oh man, it'd be double good.
Oh yeah.
But for me, it would ruin it. Like, it's funny how life goes. Because I would sit there and go like, well, it ruins the heroin for me. I don't even like heroin or the idea of heroin. But like, if I did like heroin, and then you think, hey, you want to fuck a sheep? Well, no, it's going to ruin my heroin high. Right. But there are some people who go like, well, that's just two good things. Double nice. Double nice time.
Do you think that, look, in your heart of hearts.
Yeah.
Trying to get you canceled again. But in your heart of hearts, do you think that fucking animals should be legal?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Legal, you saying?
Yeah.
No.
Me neither, but I can't justify that morally, but I know it should be illegal.
Look, it's just,
I just know it should be.
Look, if you're a fucking animal, you're just not good. I don't feel like you're just not good for anything else. Like society, like we can't allow that. I understand morally, like why not? Well, they can't consent. Right? You shouldn't, they can't consent. You probably shouldn't fuck something that inherently can't consent.
Yeah, probably not. It's the last thing we can't do to animals.
I mean, of all the things we do to animals, at least those people never knocked the screen off. There we go.
There we go.
Thank you. Of all the things you do to animals, I see the logic of that. What's happening over there?
I don't know.
Just stop jiggling the cord.
I'm not jiggling.
We're trying to run a fucking media empire here. You're knocking my Kump logo off. All right, that's fine. Keep going. We're only a few minutes left. This is very distracting, babe.
Well, this is the laptop is doing this.
I think it will. Just click the thing. So as I was saying, what was I saying? I was saying something about fucking animals, right?
Yes, you
What
were.
was it? What was the point? You're playing games with the screen, and you're trying to find a cut to slice up so you can put it onto YouTube. Look, Ray stammers while he tries to defend animal bestiality. That's not what's happening. No, again, you could make the argument if you were someone who wanted to fuck animals, probably that we put them in the Purdue chicken factory and we treat them and we torture them and we prod them and we do this. Why can't I put my dick in them a little? And I get that on a certain frequent, but it's more like, hey, no, we shouldn't torture the animals. It doesn't mean that I would torture them anyway. Why can't I torture them with my dick? That doesn't make any sense if you think about it. It's not good. It's not good. But society shouldn't. I just feel like it's kind of thing. If we start allowing you to fuck animals, then what's next? You fuck more animals. Well, all we'll do is fuck animals.
They're just gonna fuck so many animals that it's like the meat's gonna be no good.
Yeah, I don't want cum in my steak.
Right. Somehow a man's gonna give a sheep AIDS, and then it's gonna spread to the other sheep.
That's supposed. I don't know if that's true anymore, but there was a myth going around or theory going around for years. That's some guy fucked a monkey or something, right? And some guy fucked a pangolin. I don't know. It's just, look, I'm not saying we start a fucking...
Anthony Fauci was in the Wuhan lab, just fucking pangolins back and forth.
I mean, look, I'm not looking to get anyone in trouble. I'm not looking to, start a fucking McCarthy commission, and catch people. But we can't legalize it.
Right. I don't think we should interrogate animal fuckers and make us tell them who the other animal fuckers are.
Well, if we have to. We catch them doing it. We go, well, who else is doing this? But we shouldn't make it it shouldn't be like a fucking... We
don't need a commission for this.
Right. In the normal course of police action, if we happen upon a bestiality ring, let's run down some leads. But we shouldn't start it's not like we don't give J. Edgar Hoover the keys to the country. Go stamp this out. We need to go that far.
Yeah.
We needn't go that far. You know that you heard the story. You know about the boots, right? That the farmers would wear boots. They had these like fucking. They put the sheep on a fucking ledge of a cliff, and they these boots that were spikes. They would spike into the ground, and then the sheep would back into them. Because they're afraid of fucking going up the cliff.
Ah.
Yeah, this is not great. There's all sorts of shit. It's not just some thing where it's like, I love this sheep. They're just coming up with weird things.
I like how you wanted me to be horrified, but I was just a little impressed by the inventiveness of it.
Yeah, I mean, look, human ingenuity comes out in strange ways. I get it. Don't fuck a sheep.
I'm not gonna fuck a sheep. If you're a woman and you get like a strap on to fuck a sheep, you're the worst of them all.
Well, I mean, I don't know if a sheep cares. But it's not cool.
I guess you're not the worst of them all because I guess you can't give him AIDS.
How are you even getting? You're just getting off on hurting the sheep or controlling the sheep. It's all. None of this is good.
Yeah.
Is this a good podcast episode or is it a bad podcast?
I have no idea, but that usually means it's great.
Yeah. All right. Well, where can people find you?
You can follow me on Twitter at Lucie_Rohan. Where can they find you?
On Twitter and Instagram at Ray Kump. And we're going to do the Patreon either later tonight or tomorrow. So everything's realigning. It's all back where it should be. See you next week. Thank you.